Hi guys, welcome to the live. Hi, welcome to this live. Let's wait for people to come in. Joy, glad to be here. Good afternoon, Kay. Hi, Joy. Welcome to my live. Welcome, welcome. Joy, is this your first time in this live? Oh, it's a guy. Joy, are you a lady or a man? Let me know how I address you. Hi, Joy. Adekbarusi. Joy. Welcome to my live. Please, if you have any questions, you can just drop them. Femzi, number one customer. Femzi, thank you for joining my live again. I need to drink water. Biko, some friends call me Femboy. Okay, Femboy. Hi, Femboy. Oh yeah, Joy says it's my first time on the live. Usually I'll watch after the live is coming. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, you're a male. How is your name, Joy? Do men answer Joy? Joy, welcome. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll call you Bola. Maybe Bola is better. Femzi, longest time. Femzi, you were one of the first people that were like, watch my videos. That time I started this channel. I hope you've almost finished your application. Well, application has ended. Hello, chubby girl. Who is calling me chubby girl? Amy, chubby girl. Slim girl like me. Paul, hi Paul. Welcome to the live. Adushi, hi. Welcome to the live, guys. Hold on, please. Hi, guys. Welcome to the live. Who is that person that call me chubby girl? You see this slim girl like this? You're calling me chubby girl. Amy. You guys, welcome to the live. Please, if you have any questions you want to ask, please feel free to ask. So I just had so much time on my hands today, so I said, let me just come and freestyle small, Jerry. Somebody said something. Oh, this is your first time in the live. Joy, are you applying to Sweden? Make me your family. I should make you my family. Ha. How do I make you my family now? You want to be my daughter, but you want to be my son? Which one? How do I make you my family? You guys, let's talk. Oh. Do you guys have any questions? All of you that are bombarding me on my WhatsApp, come and ask here now that I will explain to you. Sometimes it's easier to talk than to type. Explanation is clearer when I'm talking than when I'm typing. Bola says, send in my application already, awaiting commencement of SI scholarship. Oh, that's very good. I hope you all get it. It's not easy, but you guys are going to try your best. So if you don't get SI scholarship, try to look for school scholarship. If you don't get school scholarship, try to look for 50% scholarship or 25% scholarship. It's going to help you a long run. So at least with 50% scholarship, you pay half of the school fees. Then with 25%, I think you pay like 1/4 of the school fees. Please, I got a message from one of the universities I picked on university admissions. Okay, what message did you have, or what message did you get? So you guys should do your SI scholarship very well. Oh. Let's see if you're going to have a chance to get it. So Femzi, tell us, what message did you get? Then some people asked me some questions on my WhatsApp, and I said come to the live and I will explain. I will explain it, or I will say more. So Adushi, please, how can I make you my family? Let me know. Are they collecting money? Yeah, I wanted to do a giveaway for 500. Is it 500 naira recharge card? But I don't know how I want to do it to 10 people. So this is the first time I'm doing giveaway. I don't know how we're going to do it though, because you guys, I know getting data is not easy now. So I just want to like support 10 people, please. If you have an idea of how we are going to do it, let me know, so that I can like send out the data to people, maybe after this live or during this live. So there will be a giveaway 500 recharge card, or I don't know how to say, but it's share data or for call phone or phone call this thing, but it's 500 for 10 people. So someone to tell me how we are going to do it. Paul says, my question, oh yeah, make we hear your question now. I'm from a legal background. Okay, legal, okay. Or you have a legal background if I want to, but there's an NGO I work with that the objectives are not law related. Hope it can still serve me for one of my referees. This question is relating to that SI this thing. I don't know if you've watched that video we did on SI. I'm not sure. I don't want to say what I don't know. If you watch that live video, the girl mentioned something about referees. So what I don't know is, I'm not sure if your referees are supposed to be relating to like maybe what you did, like the SDG that you are applying for, if your referees are supposed to be relating to that. So Paul, I'm sorry, I cannot really give you a specific answer for this, because when it comes to SI scholarship, I don't really know so much about it. So maybe you go and watch that live video again, because she mentioned a lot about referees, you get. So just check, please. Femzi says, transcript to be considered, you need to submit the following additional document: a transcript of your second last semester, listing past courses with passing grades. So Femzi, let me understand. Did you do a direct entry to the university? Maybe you did ND or HND, then went to university. If you did that, you need to submit transcript for those schools that you went to. If you did just a university, then a transcript of your second then you need to send. But second to last semester, I don't understand, because all the semester results are there. So please, Femzi, just answer that question. Paul says the question is related to SI scholarship. So Paul, just try to watch that SI scholarship, this thing. The lady that spoke about it, she mentioned about referees. So I think some people asked the same question, so I cannot really remember. So Femzi says, e.g., semester 7, if you are studying a 4-year degree program, please upload this as soon as possible, but by the end of February at at the latest. Otherwise, your application will not be processed further. God forbid, oh, please. Femzi, I don't understand this your question. Oh. Please, up semester 7 if you're studying a 4 year. 4 times. Okay. But why would they tell you to submit a transcript of your 4 year? Okay, see, Femzi, from what I understand, if you did a 4-year program, submit the, so if you have your student copy, just take a screenshot of your 7th semester. So you know we have 4 years and each year has 2 semesters. So go to your 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. This is how many? So go to your final year results, the first semester of your final year result. That's your 7th semester. You can take a screenshot and send it to them. Yeah, I think that's what they did. So submit it now, since they say submit it by the end of, at least before the end of February. So Femzi, please, if you understand what I said, please let me see in the comment section. Do you guess what I said? Oh, you understood. Oh yeah. So I don't know if you have your student copy. If you have your student copy, you can just take a picture of that 7th semester. Semester 7, if you're studying, yeah, just do like that and submit to them. Please, if possible, do it today. It's not going to be hard. Then maybe title it properly. You can just say transcript semester 7 of my transcript as requested by university admission. Just say it like that. So that's it. So Paul, please, Paul, I'm sorry, I cannot, for now, I cannot give you specific answer to your question because I don't. Just go and watch that video. She mentioned a lot of things about referee. You get. So, but my question is this: but they can see, really don't know why they are. Maybe there's because they now ask you, because they said something about courses that you pass. I don't know. Maybe you had a fail in that semester, and they want to see that you pass something or something. So we'll just send it to them like that. Maybe they want to compare what they have and what you have. Just send it to them. But it's strange. No, sometimes these people, you cannot really predict them. So just give them what they want. So you're giving them 2 things. That's semester 7 and then the course. I think the listing past courses with passing grade. Past courses with passing grade. So you have to list them too. So just see how you will do it. Don't know why they did like that, but so guys, who has another question? You're welcome, Femzi. Alex, how is it going? It's going well. How is your own day going, or how is anything going? Alex, welcome to the live. Not bad. Oh, great. That's good. That's good to hear. Alex, are you applying to study in Sweden, or you are just passing by this life? Where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. And you are from? You are studying where? Where are you studying, Alex, please? In Persian. Oh, you are Persian. That's good. Persian. That's the first time I'm hearing someone from Persian. That's good. Welcome, Alex. Femzi. Anyways, I'm hoping for my first job, but presently only third choice gave me feedback yet. Femzi, what's your first choice? Is it Stockholm? At this point now, it's now survival of the fittest now. But hopefully, at least marks two supposed to give you qualified, except you don't qualify for the 2. but 2 is supposed to give you qualified. Yeah, most people want their first choice to give them. I don't know. This year, God will help us this year. Femzi, you are the one in Vietnam, right? Lulio. Lulio is your first choice. Lulio is supposed to give you now. Lulio, I live like an hour 45 minutes from Lulio. An hour drive, yeah. But Lulio should give you. Lulio is a nice place. They should give you. They are not. I don't think they are really. They need people now. They'll give you. Yeah, Femzi, I remember you now. You're the one in Vietnam. That's good. So guys, nobody wants to ask questions today. It's good though. Maybe I'll just be looking at you people now. So Femzi, just keep your fingers crossed. Go and submit that thing that they asked you to submit. Submit that thing that they asked you to submit, and let's see how it goes. I just hope Lulio gives you. I just hope Lulio gives you. So please, who has more questions? Oh, seems there's nobody to ask questions today. Why do you want to know my age? I am 58 years old. Alex, why do you want to know my age? Alex, are you in Sweden or you are somewhere else? Are you studying in Sweden or you are studying in Persia? In Persia. Yeah, Persia. I'm not 58, don't mind me. I'm just kidding with you. I'm not 58. I'm in my 30s. I'm not 58. You guys should ask questions. No. How old do you want me to be? Oh, Paul, please, ma, in case one does not make it for the SI scholarship, what other options are open for us in terms of scholarship? Like you have your first choice school, your first choice university can give you scholarship. So go to their website now and check if they have announced their scholarship, because I know yesterday application closed yesterday, so a lot of them will start opening up their scholarship. I know of my school is opening February 5th. That's tomorrow. So your next choice is school scholarship, and that's your first choice. The school you apply to first choice, go and look for them. Now that scholarship too is very, very competitive. Maybe in the whole school they can only choose like 5 people or even 4 people. So if you are going to do your application, just do it properly, just so that you can have an edge. I know to pay school fees, if I right, to be honest with you, if you don't have the money, if you don't even, don't put your body, to be honest, because now things are getting tougher every day. Things are getting tougher. So but I always like to encourage people, like, if you can just try to enter here, my brother, you will still find your way. Do you get? So that's just the only option. If there's no SI scholarship, look for university scholarship. Then I don't know if some other schools give 25% and 50% scholarship. Still look out for that one on the school's website. Do you get? But I shall know that for a school to give you scholarship, you must make them your first choice. So Paul, that is the only option you have. Then the other option is for you to fund yourself tuition fee. And in Nigeria now, we don't have where we can go and collect like loan or student loan to come and study. They will not give us. So it's really sad. Bumi says, I got a mail from my first choice notifying me that my scholarship application was received, and on my university admission dashboard I keep seeing in progress for all the schools I choose. Yeah, your school might have received your your scholarship application, no doubt. University admission is still processing everybody's application, but just chill, don't worry, everything is still, they're still going to touch everybody's own. They're still going to see a lot of applications, so don't expect them to. And they always take their time because they don't want to go and give somebody course that did not qualify for. Do you get? So calm down. Even though your school has received it, just like when you make an application, that school will send you that they've received the application, that they cannot wait for you to be their student. You sent you apply for scholarship, they told you, oh, they've received it. University admission is still going to do their own work. University admission works together with all these schools. You get? So just hold on. You've paid your fees, you've submitted all your documents. Relax, chill, you're gonna get it. Okay? Green spider, why are you giving me that face? What did I do? What if I make you my first choice? Okay, Bumi, you are, thank you. And Bumi, you are welcome. I say Bumi, you are, thank you. Bumi, thank you. So just please, just chill a little bit, okay? It's going to happen for you. Don't worry. It's going to happen. So please, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Oh. I meant to say, oh, thank you, Green Spider. Thank you. Please, who else has questions relating to study in Sweden or life in Sweden or anything in Sweden? How long have you been there? It's almost going to 4 years. Almost going to 4 years. Green Spider, where do you live? Today. And like, what's your worst experience there? My worst experience. Oh, you are from Kenya. Nice. Do you live in Kenya, or you are somewhere else other than Kenya? My worst experience, I would say, is the cold. But now I'm used to the cold. Like, the cold has nothing on me. But otherwise, I love living here. I love being here. So, real one says, have you had to learn the language to survive, get a job, and so on? Of course. See, learning the language is inevitable. So now we have SFE, the Swedish for Immigrants. It's a free school where immigrants who are willing to learn the language go to. But you have to go there, you register, and then you'll be on queue. Sweden has a queue system. Like, literally everything is on queue. So when it's time for you to go, you go. They will test you and know the class to put you. Now, one thing they do when they see that you've gone through university and you have learned, they will now want to come and put you in class C. Class C is where you start making sentences, start communicating. So for me, I told them no. In as much as I've been to the university before, I want to start from the basics where they are teaching ABC, and so that I can work my way up. Because when it comes to learning language, I'm very slow in learning language. I lived in Lagos all my life. I cannot even speak Yoruba, you understand? So I started from class A. But sometimes, because it's not easy to balance going to that school, going to your own university, and still going to work. So at a point in time, I had to stop. So what I did was I learned on the job. So the little I know, the little understanding I know is from my job. So, but there are some people that are fast learners. They can go to school, they can balance everything. But in all honesty, yes, to the language takes you further than where your CV is not going to take you to. Do you get? So yes, I have come to learn the language to a point. And has my learning ended? No. I still need to learn. In fact, this, I think from next month now, I have gone back to. I'm going back to the language school because I need the language to get a better job, because I can't continue cleaning all my life. Do you get? So that's it. You need to learn the language. It's inevitable. So really, one, have you had to learn the language to survive? Of course, yes. I've yeah, the language I've learned it. For job, I am right now I clean. So you get, but I'm tired of it. So I need something higher. So if I'm going to go back to school to get what I need, then I think I have to do it. So what I need to tell you people is, at the end of the day, when you come to a country like Sweden, especially Europe, I don't know if you've heard, Europe is hard. Europe is difficult because of what? That language barrier. So when you come to Europe, you have two choices: to either pursue money or pursue documents. You understand? And take it from me, you need documents first. Your focus should be to get documents than to get money. Do you get? So most times when we come here, we are looking for how we are going to make money. Oh, we have projects at home that we want to do. But in all honesty, you have to pursue documents first, because when you are stabilized, when you have a document, you don't want to be in Europe and you are living illegally. You'll be stressed out. Like, you will just be like a fugitive. You don't know your left from your your right. And that money you are looking for, you may not likely see it. So when you come here, you focus more on getting your documents right before you start focusing on money. If you get your documents right, money, the way you start making money, you have a lot of things that you are doing that will be bringing you money. Do you get? So that's my advice to anyone coming to Europe. Yes, you're going to get a job to make you survive, but don't focus on money. That if you don't make this kind of big amount of money, you are not going to be fulfilled. The people at home that you are trying to hustle for, they are going to understand you, because if your cup is not filled, you cannot fill their own cup. Do you get? So try to focus on getting your documents right, getting your documents okay, so that you will not be living here like a fugitive. Do you get? So that's my advice. So yeah, that's that about the language. If in case you have any other question about the language, DSD say it's monkey fool. What's that? I don't know what is that. Please, I don't know. Don't insult me on this life, I beg you, because I'm not insulting anybody. Please. Femzi, I did international business in UG, then I picked MSc international business at Lulu. What's my chance? um International, see, they will just review your transcript. It just depends on the courses you did in your transcript. So if you did international, it's just like I did chemistry. I did industrial chemistry, and when I was coming here, I applied for um environmental for chemistry in environmental forensic, and then other some chemistry courses. In fact, those chemistry courses did not give me courses. Environmental forensic that gave me course. So I was even surprised. So yeah, you have a chance, a high chance at that. Green spider. I've seen snow in some countries. Kenya is very hot. Being there would be a challenge for me. Green spider. Yeah, green spider. I'm from Nigeria, and I think Nigeria and Kenya, I think we have almost the same weather. um yeah, Nigeria is hot, Kenya is hot, but to be honest with you, I prefer this cold than the hot, because with this cold you can make your room very hot. You get? And maybe when you are too hot, you can off it, go outside and cool off a little. But with the cold with the heat in Africa, and you know how Africa is, we don't have much light to like have the AC on and the rest. So but you are going to survive. In fact, a point will come when you'll be used to the cold, that you can do without your gloves and the rest. Today now we had -17. So Femzi, you have a high chance. Okay. Paul says, so a big shot like you is still doing cleaning. You can imagine, my brother, you can imagine. So there's something I need to tell you, Paul, and I had to learn this the hard way. You see, when you come to Sweden, a job is a job. You are going to see married married men, big men, they are cleaning. It's nothing to them. And one thing I notice here is they are comfortable. They are not really, they don't, you hardly see somebody that will say, oh, I'm craving for this big, big thing. No, they are comfortable. What's important, what I'll tell you is that no matter what you do, you cannot lack. You're not going to lack food. You're not going to lack where to sleep. Like, life here is just balance. So when I came here and I was like, I told you guys I was working in Access Bank before I came here, and I came here, I was looking for customer service role that I'm going to apply for. Nobody told me all these things that I'm telling you, that, oh, you need the language and stuff like that. I said applying to banks, and they're like, no, you don't know the language, you cannot work here. And then I saw this very beautiful girl. I asked her, please, what do you do? I'm looking for a job. She said she was cleaning. And I'm like, cleaning? Like, what kind of cleaning? She said, yeah, she cleaned houses. Like, you scrub people's toilets. She said, yes. I was like, hi, if this fine girl can be saying this thing with all boldness, who am I? I just told her, please, I'm looking for a job. Oh. She was like, no problem. She's going to talk to her boss for me. And she spoke to her boss. I went for interview. In less than 1 week, I started working. And that was how I started working. Then, when you come here, you are going to learn these people. They drive the best cars. They drive the, you will see that I have a lot to say. It's just like now, somebody will see you, ask the person, what do you do? They'll say they are carpenter. That's their job. Because here they focus more on vocational skills than even in university. Most of them, they don't like, when after their high school they stop, they either go and learn a skill, either plumbing, welding, building construction. Only few of them they want to like further to university, you understand? So that's why school here is free, because they want them to go to school. They don't want them to have any reason why I don't want to go to school because of the expenses. No. So when you are coming here, Paul, you have to drop that mindset. A job is a job. Imagine I tell you, oh, I'm working as a plumber. Maybe on a normal day in Africa, you're going to look down on me because I said I'm working as a plumber. But here it's not like that. Every job is respected here. Then we have the people that work in the bank, people that are doing stockbroker, people that are into real estate. Those ones too, they are also good. A job is a job. So when you come here and when you come here now, you see a food delivery job that is paying you good money. You say no, it's food delivery job. You don't want to do. No, you're gonna drop that mindset, because at the end of the day, let me just tell you why a job is a job here. Most of this job, the difference in salary is not much. It's almost at the same level. So at the end of the day, you just take what you take. So don't look at it that cleaning is not a, but cleaning, in fact, cleaning is a good job. But to be honest with you, if the kind of cleaning we do here, when you even enter their house, even you'll be asking yourself, what are they cleaning here? Because the house is looking clean already. You ask yourself, what are they cleaning? You enter the bathroom is clean. What do? We just wipe. It's not our own that will be washing the walls, washing down the walls. No. Yeah, we just spray something and you wipe, spray and wipe. That's the cleaning. So that's it, my brother. So don't say a big shot like me is doing cleaning. I worked in the hotel and I did home cleaning. And to be honest with you, it's not dirty. Their houses are clean. It's not smelling. Do you get? So it's not a bad thing, okay? She hasn't said that at Paul. Learn to listen, huh? Okay. Paul, what do you mean by big shot? So far it pays bills. Every legal hustle is honorable. So yeah, that's it, Paul. Don't see, when you come here, you will just drop your shoulder down. If you are not humble, you will not make it though. If you are looking down on job, I remember when we came here, my husband saw a cleaning job and he took it, because then I had not started working because I was going to school. When he was doing that cleaning job, my heart was like, I was like, no, because I know the position my husband was working when he came here. I felt so bad. But when I started doing the cleaning job, I said, you know what? You can do anything just to feed yourself and your family, irrespective. So Paul, remove that mindset that, oh, cleaning is a small job. It's not a small job. My boss is a cleaner. If you see the car she rides, even yourself, you'll be like, where is she getting the money from? Because it pays you good money. Imagine working. cleaning job here pays between 140 crowns to 145 crowns. You work 8 hours per day, multiply it, you work 5 times per week. Then there are days you work extra. They will tell you, oh, we need people, can you work extra? If you work extra, it's more money. If you work on Sundays, it's double money. So the money you work normal day on, if you work on Sundays, you are being paid twice of that money. So by the time you think about all these things, you will not even be looking at say one. The way you ask them, give me the sheets to even clean, but there's no sheet to clean here. Don't get me wrong. You get? So Paul, please, you need to remove all those. If you are MD in your home country, better stay there. And if you cannot do cleaning, you will do it too. Even so, that's it. Bumi says I studied economics and I choose economics in 4 universities. Oh, that's good. Yeah, hopefully you're going to have a good shot. Paul, please, my question about her cleaning wasn't in demeaning way. Yeah, Paul, I get, well, I didn't take it as a bad thing. No, I just need to explain for you. I only meant I rate her to be a high profile person, so I thought she would be doing bigger jobs by now. No harm. Paul, I didn't even see that as a bad thing you said. No, it's not a bad thing you said, but I understand what you're trying to say. No. So here now, to be honest, is if you're not working in cleaning, um if you're not working in food delivery, if you're not working in paper delivery, then you should be working in warehouse. And different warehouse has different things that they do. There's some warehouse that move beer. Their own is to supply beer to different shops. There's some warehouse that are into electronics, like maybe air conditioning systems and stuff like that. There are some warehouse that are just cars. So depending, so if you're not working on these things, another thing you can do is warehouse. But just know that those kind of jobs are physically taxing. Do you get? So your body will tell you, please guys, can you just help me like this life, please, I beg you, just like it. So those jobs are physically taxing. Do you get? So but Paul, don't worry, I'm not angry. I get your point. So guys, I'm a bit harsh on you. It's a genuine question. Spider, please don't be harsh on him. Hi Jay, welcome to the live. Paul, thank God Kay understand my question so well, and she has done justice to perfect. You're welcome, Paul. I understand, no problem. Eva says, hi Kay, what chance for someone that studied accounting with first class in BSc, but is only one university that is showing qualified? Um, Eva, like I said, you applied for to four courses. Inside that four, only one can give you qualified. Do you get? And the chances of you getting admitted in that one that gave you qualified is high. Do you get? So don't, as you have seen one qualified, just thank God though. And don't really be expecting that more is going to give you qualified. One more can give you, but don't expect like the four is going to give you qualified because you have a BSc, you have a first class in BSc. Sweden does not really care about your first class or your second class. No, they don't care about that. Do you get? So but for now that one has given you, you should even calm yourself down. Some people have not even got to, like my husband applied now and he has gotten two disqualified, two unqualified, unqualified, but he had two qualified. So just try. Grace, why are you yawning? Am I boring you? I don't understand. Why are you yawning? So Eva, please, just for now, just be patient. Maybe more will give you, more will not give, but if more doesn't give you, please just know that that one that's giving you qualified is still going to give you admission. Do you get? So that's the fancy. Please, what's the salary range for this job? Depend, like food delivery now, their salary is higher. Yeah, can I really, let me see if I can see Foodora can pay. Yeah, depending, I don't know if they do per delivery or per this thing, but normally per delivery you get, for every delivery you do you get 40 crowns. So that's why you see most of them they do very fast, and most of them they use their bicycles or their scooters, or if you have a car. Yeah, so that's it. But for food delivery, per delivery is I think 40 crowns per delivery. So maybe in 1 hour you never can tell, you can do more than maybe 6 or 7 deliveries. You never can tell. So it just depends. Why for paper delivery? For paper delivery, I think is it should have increased by now. I think it should be 155, 160 krona per hour. Yeah, 165, 160 krona per hour. Why for cleaning? 144, 145. Now, one thing I like saying about, all these things I'm telling you, like warehouse now, they have their salary ranges. So warehouse has salary range, paper job has salary range, cleaning has salary range. You get? So most companies we have to be in that range. Some, it's very rare that you see some cleaning company go higher than the range. So that's it. Grace, why are you yawning? Please, why am I saying this yawning? I don't know. Why are you saying this? Why am I saying this yawning? So Femzi, that's the salary range. What again? Then warehouse, warehouse, their money used to be big because of the physical the physical is physically taxing. So their money used to be, you can get like 170, 171 krona per hour. Yeah, Okpeyemi says, if I qualified for a degree on my admission portal, does that mean that I have no, it doesn't mean you have been admitted. It just tells you that, oh, there's hope day. You understand? So if you see qualified, it means that the chances of you getting admitted to that program is high. So the day you will know that you are admitted is March 27. So on March 27, you will go back to see the school that has given you admission. You will see it. If you're going to pay fees, you will see on conditionally admitted. So when you see conditionally admitted, it means they've given you that admission. Now it's not left for you to accept the admission, and you accept the admission by paying your school fees. So that's when you will now be fully admitted if you pay your school fees. So Eva, you're welcome. Thank you for thanking me. So guys, do you have any other question? So Okpe, please, for now you are just qualified. It means that they've reviewed your this thing and you tick all the good mark. Even said there are some people that they will still be, because the more they are checking people's application, because now if you notice there's a score that they are giving you. Like for my own program, I had like a 999 over 1000. You understand? So the more they are checking people's own, the more your own rate itself may be dropping. You never can tell. So let's just be hopeful. Thank you so much. Does your previous job experience from your home country play a role in you getting a job in Sweden? No. That's why it doesn't. Though I still add it in my CV. That's why I said, that's why I was telling people the other day. Like when you come here, don't expect to just jump and go and be doing one big job like that. It's not possible. They want you to have a Swedish work experience. And if it's you taking that cleaning job, if it's you taking that paper job that's going to give you that Swedish experience, take it. So that at least when you want to now apply for those big jobs, you now put this your experience there as number one. You understand? So your experience in Nigeria, no, doesn't. But let's assume now, like now, I have passion for customer service, customer support. I have experience already before now. Maybe now I'm applying. I've done cleaning job here. Maybe now I'm applying to a customer service job here. I can put my cleaning job in as number one, and then my experience from Nigeria as my customer service experience. Yes, you can still add them. Do you get? But now it's not going to, whether you have it or not, it's not going to it doesn't change anything. It doesn't stop you from getting a job here. Or I don't know if you get me. Okpeyemi, please, do you get me? George says, what if we pay our school fees and then get the scholarship later on? Yeah, so some schools already said that if you have already paid your school fees and you get scholarship, they are going to refund you. But mind you, that refunding comes with a admin fee charge of 5,000 Swedish crowns. So your money, by the time your money gets back to you, it would have reduced in size. So they are going to deduct 5,000 krona admin fees. Some schools, depending, I don't know, but it's 5,000 is, some schools is mostly 5,000 they charge. Do you get? So bear that in mind. So if you have scholarship, they are going to refund you back. You can just tell them that, oh, you paid school fees and you got scholarship. is it possible for you to pay? They will refund you. They even stated this, they stated it there, they will refund you. Oreta, what if you don't get any qualified on your portal? Does that mean you wouldn't get? Yeah, you wouldn't get admission. Unfortunately, yes, you wouldn't get admission. That's why I always tell people, apply for courses that you know that you have chances on. You cannot study I cannot study chemistry and I'm going to go and be applying for human resources. That's a total disqualified. Okpeyemi, oh yeah, you do, no problem. Welcome. Please, if you have more questions, you ask. So Oreta, we don't pray for that. That's why I tell you, if you see one qualified, just be happy, because at the end of the day, these university admission, they work hand in hand. They want other people too to have opportunities to study. Do you understand? Sometimes they even give you. I know when there was one course my husband applied for, he was qualified for it, and they gave him disqualified. He had to write to them that, why do you say I'm disqualified? Look at the courses I did. They had to review it again before they now gave him qualified. So sometimes you can see disqualified in your this thing, and if you feel you qualify, you can appeal, say these are the courses I did, you looked for this and this, and I have this and this, and you're telling me I'm not qualified. Do you get? So that's it. Can we work to pay our fees over there? Hey George, George, I've mentioned this thing before. To be on a safe side, I'm going to do the mathematics for you again. So let's assume, George, you are coming now. Let's assume you are coming in September. You've already paid your fees, you've gotten your resident permit, and you are here. Now you come in September, October, November, December, they've sent you invoice that you will pay for your second semester, and that when they send you that invoice in December, you have 1 month to pay. So by January, let's say by January ending, you should have paid that fees, right? So now when you came September, you are going to get your social security number. Now social security number takes 2 weeks to 3 months to come out. My own came out in 3 months. People I know, their own came out in 2 weeks. Do you get? Now let's, for example, your own came out in 2 weeks. So you came in let's say you came September 1, and September 15 your social security number has come out. So you are now free to work, right? So that's September 15. You are looking for work. The whole of September passed, you did not see work. September, October. Okay, let's assume October. The scenario I'm giving you is good scenario, because it may not happen. I'm giving you the good scenario. So let's assume October I started working. Now in Sweden, when you start working in October, October 25th, when they are paying other people, they will not pay you, because Sweden pays. If you start working, let's say you start working in October 1, your first salary will be received November 25. So any salary you receive in the next month is the work you've worked in October. So let's say you started working in October, right? You started working in October finish, you will not get salary. You are going to get salary November. So they pay you your salary. Let's assume you are doing cleaning work. After tax, they will pay you. Let's assume when you work full time, or let me say you work 60% in your cleaning job, they'll pay you 15,000 after tax. You pay your rent, right? Inside that 15,000, you remove, let's say, 4,000. I'm giving you good scenario. Please be calculating with me. You have 4,000. You remove 4,000, or let's say you remove 5,000 from your rent, so you have 10,000 left. You are going to buy food now. Okay, let's assume you have food stuff from your home country, so you still have food you are eating. So let's say mass, you have 9,000 with you. So you save that 9,000. That is December. You do the same thing again. You save another 9,000 in December. That's 18,000. January, you are supposed to pay your school fees, so you have 18,000 now. So how are you going to do it? So you see that even if you join all the money, let's assume your school fees is 60,000 or 55,000. So you need to work 15,000 plus 15,000 plus 15,000. That's 45,000. You need to work 3 whole months to get 45,000 together. So you still have expenses that you are going to do, because inside that job you need to pay your rent. So it's not going to be possible. You are going to be burn out, except you will not focus on your school again. So that's why I always advise people, come with your second semester fees. Do you get? So that by then, let's assume with all this scenario I've painted for you now, in your second semester, you have your second semester fees. By then you would have worked a little bit before the third semester fees. By then you'd have had money to pay while you are thinking about the next fees. Do you get? Please, George, if you understand what I've painted for you, please let me know in the comment section, please. Do you get? So that's it. Will I advise you? We tried it, it backfired, it didn't work, because when we came we didn't know anybody. Even people that were begging, they didn't help us, so it was difficult. Do you get? So Paul, George, please let me know if you understood what I explained. Paul, please, what happens when admissions are out but the SI scholarship is not out, and one is giving deadline to pay the school fees? So George, there's a reason why they did it like that. They want people to get the admission will come out first before SI scholarship. Now it's normal, admission comes out first before SI scholarship comes out. Now let's assume you people that are always in the first set of people to get admission, you get your admission now, and you have 1 month, you're giving 3 weeks to 1 month to pay that school fees, and you are waiting for SI scholarship. You want to see if you are going to get the SI scholarship. It's very risky. So what people do is, when they've waited, SI scholarship have not been announced, they'll first of all go and pay the school fees to hold the admission first, because if you don't pay that school fees, they'll carry your admission and give it to somebody. Do you get? So what they will go and do, they will rush and go and pay the school fees to hold the admission. Then if SI scholarship come out, they check their name is there, they can now reach out to the school, please can I have back my money, I got the SI scholarship. Do you get? That's another thing. Or what if now you pay the school fees, SI scholarship comes out, your name is not there? So it's a win-win situation. So that's what you do. You get? Paul? So that's how it works. So that's why I'm telling people, while we are praying that we get the SI scholarship, also have a backup plan. Oh, okay, can I see if I can raise these fees? Is it possible? If you know you've checked yourself that you cannot raise it, please don't even put your body, because the amount of money you are going to spend in this next phase that we are entering is crazy. It's really, really crazy. So if you know you cannot do it, don't even start it. Don't even start it at all, because expenses choke. Expenses is much. You get? So, Paul, I hope you understand what I said. Oh, George, you understand. Oh, God, that's good. That's good. Do you have more questions? Paul, I hope you understand what I said. Paul, do you understand what I said? George, do you have more questions? Please let us know. Do you have more questions? Nobody have questions. Okay, no wahala. Is my network bad? Please, who has more questions? Paul, what do you mean? And one does not have the tuition fee to pay. Please, what happens when admissions are out but the SI scholarship is not out and one is given deadline to pay? Okay, and you don't have the tuition fee to pay. Oh, okay, now I get your point. Okay, if you don't have the tuition fee to pay, then you are going to lose that admission. That's why sometimes you will lose the admission, because now you are waiting for SI scholarship to be announced. See, let me just tell you, the essence of all these applications, I mean, they need your money. Do you think they want to give the whole world this scholarship? No, they need your money. So it's mostly that fee paying students that they need very well. Do you get? So if you don't have the money, it means you're going to lose that admission. Yes, because most of the time, admission all the time admission is announced before SI scholarship. So now they've given you the admission. They want you to pay the fees. So if you don't have the fees, my brother, it's not going to be easy. Oh. And now you need that's just it. It's either you pay the fees and wait for scholarship to be announced and your name is there, or you lose the admission pata pata. Because you can be waiting for, I think most times the deadline that they'll give you to pay that school fees is very close to when SI will announce the admission. So now by the time you go and check SI, your name is not there. You may not even have time again to go to the bank to go and pay your school fees. Do you get? So that's it, Paul. George, chances of getting a job after studies or PhD position. This is this a question, or you're telling me something? Or what are the chances of getting a job after studies or PhD position? George, so when you come here, or when you start studying, you start, of course, you will get a job and be studying. You get a small job that you'll be doing when you are studying, right? Then as time is going, as time is going, you'll be maturing. You would have met a lot of people. They will even tell you, guy, we get this position for our company. Do you want to come and do you need job, or do you want to come and work? You meet people, they'll tell you. Now, one thing, when it comes to getting job after studies, you cannot just be in any job and think you will get that job. You have to, first of all, when you enter a company, you ask people around, do you think this job applies for work permit for people? If they don't apply for work permit for people, you don't have any business doing anything in that job. You go and look for a job that applies work permit for people, and job that will pay you that amount of money that work permits need to be paid. Do you get? So those are what you are looking for. And in the process of you study, you will still be searching, you'll be doing some underground work. Don't worry about yourself. When you come here, now is everything is sounding strange to you, but by the time you come, you will now understand all these things that I'm telling you. You understand? It's good that you're even having like first hand knowledge, so when you come, some things will not be new to you again. Do you get? So chances of getting job is just for you to get a job that will apply for work permit for you when the time comes after your study. Do you get? Because now after your studies, you have if you have not gotten a job, you are now free to apply for 1 year to look for job. So Sweden gives you 1 year to look for job. That's if you don't have a job after your studies. So during that 1 year, you're supposed to look for a job that will apply for work permit for you. So that's it. Then if you are somebody that likes to be in the academics or academical person, after your studies, start before your studies finish, start looking for PhD position. In Sweden, PhD position is a job. You understand? And it's a pathway for you to get your permanent residency. So that's it. Howard says, when is the deadline of paying tuition fee? No, it depends on your school. So when you see your conditionally admitted, there's a letter that comes with it. I think first of all, when you see conditionally admitted, they will tell you to say yes to the admission. I think there's where you will click, or there's where you pray like, yes, I accept the admission. When you've accepted the admission, they will now send you invoice to pay your school fees. They will tell you the deadline. Usually it's usually between 3 weeks to 1 month for you to pay the tuition fee. Do you get? So different schools, different deadline depending on when you get the admission. So I cannot tell you that this is the day. Every school they'll tell you, we want this fees to be paid by May 25 2025. They will state it there. Do you get? Howard, George, what are the chances of getting a job? Oh, okay, I think I've answered that. Chances of getting a job after study. Okay, I think I've answered that. Oh yeah. So Okpe says, I know you mentioned that it's good to be able to speak their language, but are there industries or jobs that can let you? Of course, that's why, like the clinic. See, one thing about this language is, if you are not going to come in contact with anybody, you're not going to converse with anybody. That's where the language is not necessary. Do you get? Like cleaning, you're not in contact, and your own is just to go and do your job. Paper delivery. Paper delivery is usually 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. You're not talking to anybody. Your own is just to carry the paper and go and drop. What they need is your manpower. Do you get? Food delivery. Your own is to collect the people's food, go and deliver it to them in their house. You don't. need to talk about it. Then there are some companies that are coming up now. We have Hitachi, we have Stegra, all these companies that are not looking into language anymore. Do you understand? They are looking for people that have the mind, people that have the qualification. Do you get? They're not looking at. In fact, these companies are helping immigrants, especially because they know that a lot of. In fact, Sweden is one of the countries that a lot of immigrants that are qualified to do good jobs are wasting away in and not so good job. Do you get? So all these companies are coming up now to help immigrants that have qualifications. So when you come, you're going to research about them. We have Hitachi into energy. We have a lot of them. You get? So some of these companies, they don't really require the language. So when you come, just make Google your friend. You do research. Then there's something we call Platts banking. Platts banking is where we search for jobs, right? Is where we search for jobs. So you can go there and see a lot of jobs, both the ones that require language and not. I told you people, have come with your driver's license, learn how to drive. It will help you. At least that first 1 year, it helped me. It was because of my license. That's why I even got the cleaning job that I did for 3 years. Yes, because of that, my license, you get. So after 1 year, you can no longer drive again, except you have their own driver's license. So yes, there's a lot of jobs that don't require the language. There's a lot of jobs that don't even bother about the language. You understand? We have a warehouse job. Most times, warehouse job, they don't require those language. Just go and work. They need your body, your strength. They need your manpower. Thanks, Care. It's crystal clear. Thank you, Paul. You're welcome. What's the transition from a student to a full-time job in Sweden like? Transition. So how will I explain this now? It depends on you. So to if like now when I was studying in Sweden, we have percentage of work. You can work 100%, you can work 50%, you can work 80%, you can work 75%. Now 100% means full time. That's 40 hours per week. So 50% is 20 hours per week. 60% is 25 or 24 hours per week. So as I was working, as I said, I was working 50%. So it was not full. So I have in a week I have 20 hours to work a week. So that's different. So for you now, maybe when you want to finish your school, you want to work 100%, then you look for a company that can apply to you, that can give you 100% contract. Now there are some companies that when you go, they'll tell you, oh, right now I don't have 100% to give you, but I can give you 80%. At the end of the day, for you now that is going to be an immigrant looking for work permits, you need to first of all ask them, this 100%, will it give this 80%, will it give me 28,400 Swedish krona per month before tax? If they say no, then it's not good for you. You have to look for the one that will give you 28,400 crowns per month. So, and to be honest with you, it has to be 100% job. So like I said, when you finish your school, before your school, you're already doing something. Probably that thing may not give you what will help you to apply for work permit. So when you finish your school, if you've not gotten anything, then apply for 1 year to look for a job. Then that's the opportunity for you to start looking for a job in any city. If you are going to leave your present city and go to Stockholm where there's job, please pack your bag and go to Stockholm where you will see job that will apply for work permit for you. So don't be fixed in your city that it has to be that city. No. One thing I know about Sweden, you are going to move. You will move from one place to another. You move from one. Then another thing I need to tell you, don't when you come, don't rush and start buy. You buy chair, buy this one, buy this one. No. First of all, buy the most important thing. Buy bed that you will sleep. If you have laptop if you want to watch TV, you have phone if you want to watch it. Because at the end of the day, you are not stable. At the end of the day, when you want to move, the things you've bought self will now be thinking, how do I want to do about all this thing? I'll now this my fine bed, this bed that I bought new, and I cannot. No, just buy the most important thing. You are just surviving, to be honest with you. Do you get? So um sometimes I always digress from the question. So that's how you transition from student to full-time job. You yourself are the one that is going to go and look for the job that will pay you the work permit money. Don't go and look for the one that will pay you less. If not, is rejection, and there's no abeg. You cannot beg immigration. Even if there's mistake, they will not do abeg. Oh. They'll just tell you to leave the country, and we don't want that. Do you get? So that's it about that. Okay. Paul, well, your answer to my question just make me weak, sha, because me no get the money for the tuition fee. My brother, see, go and soak your chaplet. Oh, God will do it for you. Really, one says, does a work permit cover the whole family for someone with dependents? Yes, so when you have a work permit, yeah, my husband is on work permit and I'm his dependent now. So it's covering me. If we had children, it's going to cover them. So meaning that when you get a job that's going to apply for work permit for you, they will ask you just the same way you did when you were coming to study, the same way that you added them in your application, you also add them in your work permit application. Do you get? So it's going to cover them. That's one thing I like about Sweden for. Howard says, how can you answer this question? How will you fulfill Swedish Migration Agency living expense requirement for resident permit to study in higher education with SEC 10,000? Okay, how will you fulfill it? Okay, now they are asking you, how do you want to prove you can you can sustain yourself. So it could either be your savings. I think they listed it there: savings, investment and some other things that they do. So in your own case, you say savings. Now if you say savings and you put in the money, so this 10,584, you multiply it by 13 to feed into your account that you will show them in case they ask you how do you get the money. So make sure you come up with something that is reasonable. Don't go and just blab anything. Tell them, oh, it's your savings from your work that you've been saving, or oh, my family is sponsoring me and some of my savings also. Just say something that you understand. So that's how you answer that question. You are going to support yourself with either your savings, your investment, and some assets. They also have assets in the option. So whatever situation your case is, do you have assets that you want to be selling or savings? So that's the answer to that question. Okbe, if your name comes out in the SI's list, how long will it take for your fees to be paid? If your name come out in the SI list, when it's time for them to give you they will give you I think they will give you a document, because you need that document to use it to apply for Swedish resident permit. So when they give you that document, you go straight to go and apply for resident permit, meaning that your own has still everything is good for you. All you just need to do is to get it, go and apply for the application. You go and do your resident permit application, then wait. You just know you get it automatically. So that one is not a problem. I hope I answered that question. If your name comes out on the SID, how long will it take for your fees to be paid? So with that this thing that they will give you that you used to upload, they know when they will pay your fees. So that one is not your problem. They will give you that when your resident permit has been granted, they'll pay for your flight fee, your travel expenses from your home country to Sweden. So that's it. George Lane Shopping University said something about roll call. What's that? George, pray you meet up with that roll call. Roll call now is something like so they've given you admission and you've paid. You admission and you've paid. Roll call is you being present. Like there's this roll call that they do. I think they have a span of days, like 2 days or 3 days. Like you just come, show your passport, then they will take a picture of you. They just want to know that you are already in the country and ready for the or you are already in the country and you are available for the program. Please try not to miss. In fact, a lot of people missed this roll call because past year, at getting resident permit, it took a lot of time. Even one year after she has finished getting her resident permit, she still came here in the north here. She came. The school told her no, that she missed the roll call. She couldn't join them in the class. She said, and class just started. It's not even it's barely 2 weeks class started, and they said no, that she cannot join with all the abeg. So please, that's what the roll call is, George. During my time, when I came, it was during that COVID time. So we did roll call on Zoom. So they just told us we just show our passport, our name on the passport, our name, they'll just write it. So that's just it. So that's what roll call is. So Salam Okpe says, what's your social life experience like in Sweden? Hey, my brother. See, it's even now that I'm trying to be more social, to be honest with you. It's not easy. Sweden is going to make you to be like lukewarm and cold. Because first of all, see, you find you will not even have life, Seb. Your the triangle of your life is you wake up, you go to school, you go to work, you come back, you sleep, and that's just the triangle. That's just the triangle. That's just the triangle. So you just have to force yourself to be social. In fact, at the point to think that I'm even the most social person in this house, I was not. I'm just inside. I was always pressing my phone because I saw a lot of internet. I was pressing my phone. Only when few people call me, oh, let's hang out, that I go to hang out. So here, people are less social. The social life is not so nice, but you can be the life of a party if you're in cities like Stockholm, Gothenburg, where there are black Africans like you, black Nigerians. Oh, life there is really interesting. Here, the city I was, there are no much people, no places to go, and then you will not see place to go. It's very expensive. You that you are trying to save money for maybe school fees or something, you will not have the money for it. So at the end of the day, you are thinking about, oh, how you want to raise the next money. So your social life will die. So okay, that's how social life is here. Ellie, I love you. Woo, I love you too. Thank you. Your eyes are seductive. Really? Okay, thank you. Um, Okbe, thank you so much. Okay, yeah, George. Also, my passport expires November 2027. I hope that wouldn't be a problem when applying for permit. So your passport expires next year, 2027. Next year, 2027. That's November. We're in January, and you're going to make application in, let's say, June June. So normally, George, Sweden gives you resident permit 1 year at a time. So by the time you are going to apply, I think it should be enough. If, for example, now I know if your passport is going to expire, let's assume 2027 of June of next year, I will tell you to go and renew it. Because if not, they are going to give you, when you get granted for your resident permits, they'll give you the amount of time you have in your passport. Do you get? But for 2027, it's going to be enough. Yes, because if you get granted, let's assume you apply in June and you get granted in August, so your resident permit, they'll give you resident permit till August of 2027, so it will still be enough. Do you get? So it's not a problem. Yeah, it's not a problem. So that's that about that, Judge. So meaning that when you want to renew, before your renewal, when you come here and you want to renew, you have to renew it on time. We have an embassy here in Stockholm that you can renew. So Howard say, SI scholarship upkeep funds, do they deposit directly to your account? I think they have a card that they give them. I don't know if it's when they arrive in Sweden that they give them the card, or when they are home. I don't know when they give them. So inside that card, every month they put the monthly money in that card that they can use to spend. So that's how they do it. Eva, I am in the north. I am in Skellefteå. I'm close to Umeå and I'm close to Luleå. So, do we have more questions? Eva, yeah. Eva, you're welcome. Eva, which school did you apply to? Which school did you apply to? Let me know the people that I'm going to come and jam on the road one day. Do you know much about remote work for Swedish companies or international companies outside Sweden? Oh, Swedish remote jobs. If you're working, yeah, I have a friend that her husband works remotely, though he's a Swedish person. You can work remotely, yeah, boom. It just depending on what you mean by, see, like now I can have my regular job here, right? I can have my regular job here, and I have a company that I'm working for remotely. That's my own side hustle. Do you get? So do you want to work remotely and be paying tax without your remote job? Do you want that? So that's what you need to ask yourself. So what may I advise you, when you come here, find a job, find your normal regular job. let this your remote work be something that will just be bringing you extra income. One of my friends was working remotely. Like he was here. In fact, it was that remote job that he was doing that was helping him pay his school fees. He was doing the job back in Nigeria, so he was coming here, and he told them, please, that he doesn't want to give up the job. So they asked him, okay, you can work remotely. So that money, that was what helped him to pay his school fees. So if you can be working remotely, don't go and end your remote job because you are coming here. No, you will still rugged it, you understand? But don't use it that is what you'll be doing that will give you work permit or anything. No, just use it as your side hustle. Then find a normal regular job here that you'll be using to pay tax. Do you get? So okay, that's it. Eva says Gothenburg. Oh, that's good. Gothenburg is good though. Is Umio the third choice that has shown qualified? Is it for me or for who? Eva, who are you asking, me or for who? Howard, coming to Sweden can help me find a house. Coming to Sweden, can you help me find a house cheaper option? I cannot help you find a house, but I can give you website to find a house. Do you get? But in the meantime, in my own case, when we're in Nigeria, we're looking for houses. We didn't get, to be honest. You're not going to get. You're not going to get. It's very difficult. So when you come here, you first of all go to a B&B or hotel, or best place to get a house is Facebook. So for example, you are going to Gothenburg, you go to Facebook and type Lägenheter i Göteborg. That's how they say it in. So Lägenheter is apartment in Swedish. Maybe I'll spell it LA with two dots GHET, Lägenheter i Örebro, or in E is in Gothenburg, in Umeå. Just go to Facebook, you will see it. Now, one thing about Sweden is, let's assume now maybe I'm traveling to another city and this is my house. I don't want to give up this my house. Like, give up means I'm telling my landlord, oh, I'm done with this apartment. Maybe I'm going to Stockholm and I have a brief work I want to do there. I don't know if I'm going to like the job, so I'm going to give out this my apartment for short period of time. Now these are those apartments that you, when you are coming, that you'll be lucky to get. You understand? So you can reach out to those people on Facebook that please, I would like to take your apartment, and you people will discuss terms and conditions and you come to the apartment. So Facebook is your best bet to get apartment. And during that period, you people will be coming. A lot of houses used to come out because people are moving cities, people are traveling, so you're going to get apartments. So Facebook is the best place to get. And when you are getting an apartment on Facebook, before you come, don't pay any money until you come and you see the house. You don't pay money to anybody so that they don't scam you. Do you get? So that's how you get apartment. So I cannot help you to get apartment, but I can give you resources. And the first place you will get is Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. Paul, those of you I my brother Paul, you are seeing you are seeing it now. Really, one says, what's starting a small business like? Is it doable for immigrant? Because I read it makes your PR application faster. Yeah, but one thing about starting a business, depending on the kind of business, most times the immigration will ask for your language skills. Because if you're starting a business, okay, like for example, okay, really, one, please, what kind of business do you think you want to start here in Sweden? Because most times people start with African food business. Do you understand? So tell me, what kind of business do you want to start so we can talk about it? So let's assume you want to start African food business. For me already, that language already will make immigration to reject me, even though I have the money. Because you need like 200,000 Swedish crowns to 300,000 Swedish crowns to start. The language alone will reject me, because immigration expect that the people coming into your store, you should be able to speak the language to them. And you know, when we go to these Swedish for immigrant schools, they give us certificate. Like, we write exam and we pass the exam, they give you certificate. So this certificate, will be gathering it until when we want to apply for permanent residence, we'll submit it, we will use it. So the language alone is going to disqualify you from starting a business. They will feel that you don't have the language skills enough to start a business in Sweden. So those are the things you need to consider. Are we good? I hope you understand. Really, one, everybody wants to start a business because it's easier. It's easier, especially people that it's a lot here, but as well. So who has more questions? Thank you, Kay. You are welcome. You are welcome. Please, who are the people that I'm going to give recharge card today? Oh, I must give recharge card today. Good afternoon, ma. Please, I would like to ask a question on how to calculate my living expenses in Sweden. So, if you're a single person, per month is 10,584 Swedish crowns. Multiplied by 13 months. That's if you are applying for. Okay, like I told you, normally Sweden gives resident permit 1 year at a time. 1 year at a time, right? So, but there are some schools that allow you to apply for 2 years straight. Now, if you're applying for 2 years straight, it means you have to show proof of expenses for 2 years straight. Some people prefer that one because it gives them peace of mind. You will not want to worry about, oh, I have to renew resident permit. You understand? So if you have the money to apply for 2 years straight, then, but most people prefer 1 year straight because that's how much they have. Do you get? So let's assume you are going to apply for 1 year. Multiply that 10,584 times 13 months. That's for you as a single person. If you have wife, your spouse have their own. I think it's 4,500 multiplied by 13 months. If you have one child, I think it's 2,500 or 2,800, one of the two. Multiply it by 13 months. That's how you get how to calculate your living expenses. Do you get? So that's it. Eva. Okay, Eva says hi. Yeah, Eva, you can give me your number. It's just 500 naira. Is it recharge card or data you want? You tell me, because this is the phone I have to use to. How are we going to do this number thing now? Before people will start calling you, wait oh. Please, are you on the group? Eva, please, if you're on the group, tell me. So you will just send me a message there. Because I don't want you to drop your number now. People will start calling you. So I have one person, Eva. Eva, I'm going to send you the recharge card. Eva Guinea. Eva Guinea is your name. Eva Uzo Egu. Thanks for all you do. Juliet, thank you too. You're welcome. Okpe, how do we have remote jobs? Howard, how do we have remote jobs? You have to search remote jobs on your own. LinkedIn is there. Well found. Upwork. There are a lot of resources for you to search for remote jobs. Do you get? So search for remote jobs on your own. Me, I'll not even advise you to come and do remote job in Sweden here. Do it on your own, like your side hustle. Do you understand? Get a proper job here. So Okpe said, for the SI application document, proof of work leadership experience, do you submit them separately or do you have to combine them into a single? Okpe, for this, you see SI questions, I didn't experience it, so I don't know much about it. It's just blur in my head. That's why I did that interview with that girl that won the SI scholarship. If you can just try to watch the video, or maybe you join the group, the WhatsApp group that I created. A lot of people there are applying for the SI scholarship, and there's even another group that some of the people there created. If you join the group, I can send you the link. You can join them. Okay. Eva, please just join the group, then send me a hello, then you send me your number. I don't want you to drop your number here, please. Okpe says, I want to join the group. Check my last video. Check the description. Scroll down, you'll see the link to the group. So when you click on it, I'm going to accept you. And just say introduce yourself, so I know it's you guys. So just introduce yourself. But check my last video description. You see the link. Really, one, do I need to show proof of a year or is 6 months okay for me and my family? Really, one, I said 13 months. 13 months, not 6 months. You cannot show 6 months. If you show 6 months, you will not get the resident permit. 13 months. So you as a single person, you as a single person is 10,584. So let's just say 10,600 times 13 months. Your wife is 4,500 times 13 months. If you have one child, is I think 2005 or 2008, one of the two, I'm not sure. Times 13 months, so not 6 months. So that's if people are applying for 1 year resident permit. if your school is part of the people that are in the pilot program where you are allowed to apply for 2 years straight, and you have the money to show for 2 years straight, then you apply for 2 years straight, meaning that this money I call, this 10,500, this 10,600, you now multiply it by 26 months for one person. That's you. Your wife's own 4,500 times 26 months. The same thing with your child. Do you get? Really one, please let me know if you get. Ade Femi says, thank you very much. I'm very grateful for the reason. Please, do you have a WhatsApp platform to join? Yes, please check my last video description. You will see the WhatsApp platform. Please, when I accept you, just introduce yourself. Come inside. Feel free. Introduce yourself, and let's vibe together. Joel says, I want to join the group. How do we join the group? We're not sharing money inside the group. Oh, don't mind me. Check my last video description. You will see it. Ever. Okay, thanks. Please, please. So who else needs the recharge card? I need 10 people. Do you mean the proof of fund should be 1 year? Ever. You are applying for, I told you that Sweden gives resident permits 1 year at a time. So let's assume my program is a 2-year program. Sweden is going to give me resident permits 1 year at a time. I don't know why they do that, but they have their reason for doing that. Now, some schools are working with immigration in such a way that they allow those people that apply to those schools to apply for 2 years straight. Now, if you are going to show proof of fund, you are going to show proof of fund for 1 year, and 1 year we are calculating times 13, not times 12. So now you as an individual, you are supposed to show 10,600 times 13 months. 10,600 times 13 months. You understand? Not times 12 months. Please try to understand that. Cheesy Favor says, does this 10,000 include our school fees? No. See, nothing concern immigration concern your school fees. Whether you have your school fees or not, nothing concern immigration. Their own is the show them their living expenses. Now, if you decide you want to include your school fees in the living expenses, good for you. But their own is that when you show your bank statement, you should have at least for single person, they should be seeing at least 21 million naira inside your bank account. So inside there is you that know if your school fees is inside or not. They don't care. It's not their business. Do you get? Are you getting me? Paul, okay, Paul, you want the expensive Paul? Okay, no problem, Paul. So Paul, so when you go to the group, you just drop your number for me. Favor, I need to recharge card. Okay, Favor, are you in the group? Okpe says he wants. Please, it's just 500 recharge card, so that's why I need 10 people. Okpe says, I hope all of you are in the group. Oh, Juliet, check my last video description. You scroll down, you will see the link there. Eva says, sorry, is the money or the period of 1 year? Eva, please ask the question again. I don't get it. Really, one, for the account statement for the proof of fund, how long should I have the amount running for before my visa? That money has to be in your account until you get your resident permit. Don't take it out. It's not like the UK that you leave it for 30 days. No, it has to be in your account. Do you get? So don't take it out. So Ade Femi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 more people. Juliet. Oh, Juliet, you too. So really, one, don't take the money out. So that's where the work comes in. So that money has to be in your account until you get your resident permit. This is the reason why your case officer, now I told you during June is a time when people are going to flex. Most of the case officers are not working. So when they finally come, let's assume you've submitted your application since April, May, or June. Then this thing has finished. They will now come July, August. They will now come. They will start checking your this thing. They will now want to weekend you. They'll tell you, oh, can you please send me updated bank statements? Let's assume you've removed your money from the account. What would you say? is going to be, is that's even automatic disqualification. So that's it. Emmanuel, 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 Emmanuel Uche. Okay. Favor, yes, I'm in the group. Okay, Favor, no problem. Howard say wonderful job you are doing. When I come to Sweden, I must look for me. We're gonna have fika together. We're gonna have a cup of coffee. You guys, see, you need to you need to vibe with people. I'm telling you. Who is this? Lottie, hey, from Ireland. Oh, hi, Lottie. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 3 more people. Except nobody wants to come. No problem. So who has more questions? You guys should um join the group. Then if you want to go and the SI this thing, I think I'll ask one girl for the group for the SI, because some of them like gathered themselves together. They created a group for people that are applying for SI in case you have questions, so you can ask them. Can I use a new account, or it must be an account that is active from now? Does the account statement have to show history, blah blah blah? Really want ask me this question in the group. I don't like talking about proof of fund on this live because there's a lot involved. So ask me this question on the group when you come to the group. Just copy it and paste it somewhere. Do you get? So that's it. Lottie, thank you for joining the live. Are you passing by or you are applying to Sweden? So does anybody have more questions? Oh, you're a farmer. Wow. Is it crop farming or animal farming? My calculations for applicants and spouse for Nigeria is 56 million for 26 months. Yes, you see now most people cannot have that 56 million. So that's why they'll rather choose to apply for one year at a time. Do you understand? But just bear in mind that if you're going to renew, like you're going to renew your resident permits, that is for the second year, the same way you did, the same proof of fund you show, you're going to show it again. Do you get? So just have that at the back of your mind. Then you can join account. If you have 2 naira account, if you have dollar account, you can update all of them as long as the money is complete. Do you get? But if you have a naira account, just use one. If you have a dollar account, so you can join the dollar account and the naira account together and submit the statement. It's okay, it's allowed. Okay, both. Okay, Lordy, no problem. You're welcome. Welcome. We talk about Sweden in this life, so I don't know if it's something you're interested in. I've heard a lot about bicycles. How do they people get there? Oh my God! During the summer, you people don't even drive cars. It's bicycle. Almost everybody has a bicycle in their house. Yeah. So of course we Sweden things here in Sweden is second hand. So you buy your bicycle in second hand. So depending on how new the bicycle is, you can get one bicycle for like 700 to 1,000 Swedish crown, depending on how it is. But try and buy chain and chain it, because bicycle is one of the easiest thing that is still here. One of the easiest things. So if you're even going to park it inside your house, park it. My husband, they stole 3 of his bicycle. Like, it was crazy. So bicycle is one of the easiest thing that is still here. If you don't have a chain, even if your chain is this small one, they will cut it and steal it. So when you buy your bicycle, it helps a lot. It helps you with a lot of people that do food delivery job, they use bicycle. A lot of people that do they do the bicycle helps you. You can go to shop, you can go and shop for something. It's very good. We have bicycle pathways, and yeah, we have bicycle pathways. So it's very safe, very very safe. So that's it about bicycle. What is your advice for accommodations for new students, school hostel or renting apartments outside the schools? Now, school hostel is sweet. I'll not lie to you. It's very sweet. It's close to school. Like, you can be in your hostel and you'll be seeing your school, or it's just a walking distance. The only thing with school hostel, why most Nigerians don't take school hostel, except you have money. Now, let's assume you are coming to this thing, and the school gave you a hostel. They expect you to pay for a session. Is it a session or a semester? I think it's a semester. Is it a semester or a section? I think they expect you to pay for a semester, a whole semester. That's meaning that, let's assume now the apartment is 4,000 crowns per month. So a semester, let's assume a semester is 6 months, meaning that you are going to pay 4,000 times 6. That's 24,000 Swedish crowns. Now, most people don't have that amount of money, so that's why they prefer to go to rent for apartment where they'll be paying every month, or they share apartment. So whatever works for you. If you have the money in bulk, you want to stay, school apartment is good. Now you can have a school apartment where maybe now inside this room like this there are 3 rooms, meaning that the 3 of us will have different room, but we are going to share the kitchen and the bathroom. Do you get? So that's how most of the apartments are. So just have that at the back of your mind. So whatever works for you, if you have the bulk money to pay for a semester to stay in school accommodation, by all means you can do it. But if you are somebody that you don't have the money, look for a outside apartment. You just take bus. Me, I stayed outside apartment. In fact, I stayed in a shared apartment. So you go for a shared apartment. The money is cheaper. Shared apartment you can get it for, depending on how many people are. You can get for 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000, depending. Do you get? So Favor, now love. I just love you, Ne. Thank you, Favor. Thank you. Howard, which food you found interesting in Sweden? Is there fufu in Sweden? Howard, Swedish people don't really have food. Their food is bread, fish. What again? Cheese. They don't really have food like that. Do you get? So, um, for me, I came with a lot of African food, so that's not a problem for me. But Swedish food, no. But normally there are African stores here you can buy things from. If you like fufu, there's fufu. You will see the fufu serve. But just know that UK people, they enjoy Nigerian food stuff compared to we that we are in Sweden. So yes, so that's it. Hi, Hemo says, have a good day. Thank you, Hemo. Thank you. I think you're from Germany. Can families stay in school hostel? Absolutely no. Your families cannot stay in school hostel. So you see now, you people that will be coming with family, you have to look for houses outside the school. You cannot stay in the school hostel. Only single people can stay in the school hostel. But there are some houses that are meant for students, like student bostad, that they call it student bostad, that are student housing. Like it's an apartment, a full apartment. You can live with your family. So meaning that you now, let's assume Bola is the student. They will give you the apartment as a student. Then you can live there with your family. Do you get? Meaning that after your schooling, that apartment you have to look for another one, because they will ask you to leave because your schooling is over, so you can no longer stay there. Okpayemi say you skip my proof of fund question. Really? Please ask it again, type it again, or copy and paste. Will you assist those in the group with finding apartment and payment when the time comes? The problem with that, I'm not in your city, right? So I cannot help with that. I cannot help with that. No. So what I'll just do, I'll give you websites and links to look for apartment. Then if you are looking for city and I know somebody that can help, of course I can reach out to those people and say, oh please, who has apartment for so. But to help you to get apartment, no, I cannot do that. I'm not going to do that. You get? But I can help you with resources. I can help you with website links. Like I said before, Facebook is your number one. Is your number one place to get apartment. You get? So that's it, Juliet. But definitely, if I know people, I have connects. I'm gonna help. If I know people, I'm going to ask them and they are going to tell me. Do you get? Really one, can you do logistics job with international license? What do you mean by logistic jobs and what do you mean by international license? Little one, stunting like Daddy Yo. Who is little one stunting like Daddy Yo? What's that? I don't know. Adefemi, I will be very, if you can drop a link to search for an apartment at Uppsala. Femi, can you check my videos? Check the videos on this channel where I talked about apartments in Sweden. Go to the description. I linked a lot of places, both Borås, Gävle, Linköping, Örebro. I linked a lot of websites where you can find all those houses. So I think Uppsala too is there, so you can check for Uppsala's own. But like I told you, it's going to be difficult for you people to get apartments there. Your best bet to find apartment is Facebook for you people that are coming in. Then when you now come in, you've got, because most of those links, they need bank ID. There's a bank ID that we use here, so they need those things. But still go and check. Some don't require it. You get, so go and check. But if not, go to Facebook. I'm going to type Lagenhate e Rebro or Uppsala. I'm going to type how you're going to find it on Facebook. So that for now you just be looking at it, looking at people that how they are advertising their house, the kind of houses and how much it is. Do you get? Okay, can I use relatives account from a country abroad? No. Okay, any account you are going to show for your resident permit application, it has to bear your name, Opeyemi Salami, not or not your uncle's name, really Wanu something. No. So if your relative want to sponsor you, tell them to put the money in your account. You get? So all the accounts you submit should bear your name, not your father's name, not your wife's name, not your brother's name, as long as you are the one studying, as long as you are the principal applicant. You get? So don't use any other person's account. Paul, please ma, assuming I get admission and paid the tuition fee but intend to defer the semester or session, how do I go about it? Oh yeah, you can defer it as long as you've paid. You can defer it as long as you've paid. So you reach out to your study coordinator and tell them that, oh, that you've paid for your school fees, but right now you're having some challenges and you cannot come. Is it possible for you to defer your admission? And they're going to do the process for you. You defer, meaning that next year all you just need to do is just to apply for resident permits and then pray that they give you the resident permits, because one thing is getting admission, another thing is getting resident permits. Do you get? So that's how it goes, Paul. Joel says, K, what are some important things to pack when moving from Ghana? Ghana, Akwaba, knowing we will be arriving late August. I hope to be going to Umio. Joel, please check my video. I did things to pack. It's just that what I said in those things I talked about is relating to Nigeria, but most of them are relating to we Africans. You understand? So go and watch that video. But what I'll tell you, let me give you what you need to pack. Of course, you pack your food stuff now. Your normal African food stuff, you are going to pack it. Now, don't go and bother yourself packing all these light clothes. Come with sweaters, come with thick socks, come with thermal, like thick. There's this thermal. Oh, somebody said I should show that thing on live video. There's this thermal we wear inside our clothes before we wear the normal clothes. It has this. Baby, can you bring this thing for me, please? Yeah. So normally inside the thing we wear inside is almost like this. This is how it is inside. Then it's very thick. The outside is now covered with something black. It's very thick. But this one, I wear it on my body. Look at how it is inside. I wear it on my body. Then I wear sweater and I wear my winter jacket. So you can buy one winter jacket when you are coming, because most times the winter jacket you buy there is not going to hold the cold, and you are coming to Umio, so Umio is cold. You get? So but for now you just need something to use to survive. So you get a sweater, a very thick sweater. Don't go and buy those sweater that is not, you know, there's some sweaters we wear that when we wear it in Africa is always itching us. That's the kind of sweater you need here. Is wool. You understand? So you buy that kind of sweater, you buy your winter jacket, you can buy your normal sneakers. We wear more of sneakers here because we have almost 9 months of cold and 3 months of summer. You understand? So the whole almost half of the year is cold. You get? So you can buy gloves that you can just manage, but as time is going on, when you start working, you are going to get all those things here. Then please have backup money, like at least budget 6 months worth of money, 6 months worth of rent money, 6 months worth of feeding money, just in case you come and you don't see a job. At least you'll be able to pay your rent and see food to eat. Food is not a problem because you'll be coming with your food. So use your back space to pack food. use one bag, maybe your hand luggage, pack clothes. The rest, pack it with food, because food is very important. So that when you come here, you know that you're only thinking about rent. You're not thinking about what to eat. Do you understand? So what again do you need to pack? Then I made mention about the kind of chargers we use here. We have this type C cord, just these two mouths that you just put there. That's the kind of cord we use. So, and what again did I mention? So you can just watch the video. I made mention a lot of things. So if you know those food, Joel, I'm talking to you. If you know those food stuff that you like, put it. Those dried meat, those dried things, put it in your bag. You're going to need it a lot because things are really expensive here. Don't bother coming with gari, leave beans. We have all those things here. Except you want to do small, so that at least for the next 6 months you will have something to eat. But otherwise, you don't come with palm oil. You don't need all those things. We have all of them here. You don't need palm oil. You get. So that's that. Draw. If you have more questions, you can ask. But I made a video about that thing. I made a video what to pack when coming to Sweden as an international student. You can go and check it out. Really, one, can I do driving like Uber delivery with international license? Yes, you can. You can, meaning that when you come here, you buy a car. You buy a car, you go and register with the Uber. You register with Uber and this thing. So normally, if you want to do this, when you come to your city, whatever city you come, you go to, there's this taxi line. When you go to the city center, you have the places where taxi park. You can go and meet them and ask them, please, how can you start this business? Meaning that you have to get a car, and it's not anyhow car you get. They have a type of car that they use for taxi here. So that's the car you get, and it's really, really expensive. So if you want to do that kind of job, you buy the car, you ask them how you can do it. You can either do your city's taxi or Uber taxi. There are different types of taxi. So then now you are coming with international license. Remember that you only have 1 year to use that license. After 1 year, you need to get their own. So meaning that when you want to do this job, that means after 1 year, you now go and park your car. So you have to, these are the things you need to think about. So yes, you can do Uber job. Yeah, you can do that. Lifestyle and cooking with Bling said okay. Oh, okay, for what? Okay. Moroxy, do I need proof of fund after winning SI scholarship? For yourself, no. But if you're going to come with your family, of course you need to show proof of fund for them, because the scholarship does not cover your family. The scholarship only covers you. Okay. Little one, how Queen Calypso made the song. Sometimes you just see some topic or questions that are just not out of the blue. So Moroxy says, no, you don't need proof of fund unless you're bringing your family. Oh yeah, thank you, Joy, for answering her. Paul, I go sharp pack food. Paul, pack food stuff for. Nobody go tell you. By the time hunger, you finish from school, like, your hunger catch you, your brain they shake, like, you will come home and first of all make one better gari with egusi soup like this, and first of all hold yourself. Do you get making the fufu? So yeah, food stuff is very I packed food stuff. It was only one bag. We used one bag each to pack our clothes. The remaining, because now when you are coming, you have 46 kg and your hand luggage 10 or 7 kg, meaning that one bag is 23, one bag is 23. You get? So let's assume you are coming with you and your wife. So meaning you have 23 kg, 23 kg, and then your hand luggage 7 kg. Your wife has the same thing. So we just use our hand luggage and pack the clothes. The remaining bag, we use it to pack food like this. So that food, the only thing, when I came here, the only thing I needed to buy was groundnut oil to cook and meat. That was all. You get? So pack food though, you will need food, so that you know that whatever you are thinking is rent. So budget money. When you are coming, have money in your account for 6 months. 6 months is like the time for you to like survive. Like, things will be tough that 6 months, so at least you are going to have money to pay your rent. You will not be giving your landlord excuses. Here they don't used to hear abeg o. When time is for you to pay your rent, you pay your rent. There's no story. No, there's no story. So that's it. So do you have any other question? Is their CV same as is their CV same as to be honest, Yeah, there's Europe standard CV, but CV is CV here. Nobody checks all those things. They just want to see what you what you can do. Do you get? So, but when you come and you want to do your CV, just look for Europe standard CV. There's template for it, so you just put all your qualifications in their distance and submit. Sometimes they put pictures on their CV, but it's not so necessary like that. So that's it. Please, what questions again do you have? At Juliet, there's Europass format. Oh, Joy, thank you for responding. Oh. So Juliet, she said there's Europass format. Yeah, there's Europass formats for writing CV. So guys, what other questions do you have? Did I miss anybody? Question. Do we have more questions? Yes or yes? No or no? Yes or yes? No or no? For the SI scholarship, they even have their own format of CV. Of course, yes, they do. You're supposed to follow that. Any other question? Should we call it a day? Okay. The Sweden's ladies like nail. I'm considering learning nail tech as a side hustle. But they will not come and patronize you, to be honest. The only people that will patronize you is your fellow black people, your fellow Nigerians. So if you learn to do nail, those are your target market, not Swedish people. Swedish people would rather go to their normal stores where they do the nail. So but if you learn how to make hair, hi, you will get people. A lot of us need people to make our hair. So if you're going to learn nail, just know that it's not for the Swedish people you are learning it for. It's for the black people, the Ghanaians, the Kenyans, the Nigerians. That's the people you are learning it for. How costly are food and clothing? Oh my god, oh my god, oh. Food is expensive, especially African food. It's very expensive. At a point, me, I don't even tire today. African food is expensive. Yes, you see a handful of pepper. Maybe pepper now that you pack that is like this. It's like this. 200 crowns. 200 crowns. You know how much 200 crowns is? Almost 20 something thousand naira. And that pepper now, normally me when I want to cook, I cook with maybe half cup of pepper. Now if I want to cook, I just pack like 3 or 4, just because I have to save. But I just need that pepper taste. You understand? So African food is very expensive here, but their normal Swedish food is very cheap. We have cheese, we have bread, we have it's very cheap, but African food is expensive. Clothing is expensive, but if you go to second-hand shop, you will see cheap clothes. And second-hand shops, their clothes are really good and quality. In fact, you will see big brands in second-hand shop. So that's where, in fact, if you want to buy anything, first of all, go to second-hand shop. You will see a lot of things in second-hand shop. Anything you want to buy. Is it home appliances, or is it chair, or is it table, or is it anything? Go to second-hand shop, you will see it. You understand? And if you go to second hand shop, you don't like what you're seeing, you go to the stores. But just know that if you go to the store, there was a day I wanted to go and buy trouser for myself. When I saw the price for just one trouser, 500 crowns. One 500. Me, I used to still convert this money to naira. Let me know the value. If the value is still, I'll convert it. I'll be like, no, it's not me. Oh, I'll like go and buy one trouser 500 crowns. No, just use that money, go to second-hand shop. You are going to see good stuff, good and clean stuff. You want to buy winter shoes, you go to second-hand shop, you look for those things. So you will see them at a cheap price. School bag, handbags, you go there. But okay, Okay. He say, I dey do love with my husband even on live. Which love I do? So how I say talk about weekend in Sweden. Okay, so weekend in Sweden. So in Sweden, Fridays and Saturdays are for they use Fridays and Saturdays for clubbing, right? And they have a time. It's not like Nigeria you do till daybreak. Babe, how many from what time to what time? So Fridays and Saturdays they club from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Everybody pack your kaya and go. So and a lot of people like they cannot wait for Friday and Saturday. That's where you will see you'll be sleeping in your room, you'll be hearing people ding bing bing bing. Maybe their cars are this. So that's how they are okay. The only thing they know here is clubbing. They go to club. So Fridays and Saturdays is a time for them to like go wild. You understand? So that's how the weekend is. Sunday, Sweden is not big on church. They are not really religious like that. Then the few churches that you go to, you will see old people there. It's usually old, but you hardly see a young person. You cannot. So it's very high. So okay, for church, of course, their church we have redeemed. There's redeemed different chapters. So for you to go, just for you to go. When you go, you look for the one that you see some churches. See, when you go and buy something in the store, look around. If you see a black person, talk to them. They'll direct you. They'll show you church where the church service does. There are a lot of churches. I know Redeem is number one. Like they have different chapters in different places. You understand? I know Cameroonians they have their own church too. Cameroonians they have their church. So that's it. That's it for church. But for weekends, that's how their weekend. Weekend is club or you. Eh? Yeah, also for people that are mosques, people that go to the mosques, there are mosques too that you can go to. Hmm? Yeah, but mosques is very rare. Yeah. So, but that's it about church. Krishna, did you have your dinner? Did I have my dinner? Yes, thank you. I have had my dinner. Yeah. So that's that about your weekend. So if you're not in the club in the weekend, you can go for a beer with your friends or go for dinner in a fancy restaurant. All these things are expensive. By the time you come here, you're thinking your school fees or thinking how you are going to pass your course. You will not even be thinking about club you want to go to or dinner you want to go to. Do you understand? So, but that's how life is. But life is very, very quiet here. So that's it. So, are you guys good? Mm-hmm. Is it? Hmm? What happened to Christmas? Yeah, during December 25th, you will not see anybody on the street. Like, everywhere will be dry. You know, in Nigeria, where we are doing December 25th, everywhere will be bubbling. This place, everywhere is dry. Families have gone to go and be with their other families, and they are indoors celebrating their celebrations. So that's how it is here. Okay, what about gyms? Is it expensive? Yeah, depending on the gym, but usually between 300 crowns per month. And you that means what you do, you first of all do 1 year membership, so every month they'll be deducting your money. So yeah, 300 crowns. Some gyms is 400 crowns depending. So gym is 300 crowns. So whether you go or you not go, every month you pay that money. Every month. Me, gym was in my house. I registered, but to go. By the time you think about the code, except you are a very dedicated person, by the time you think about the code or the stress from work, even say by the time you've gone to work, you've climbed step, maybe you are delivering paper or you are cleaning or you are doing warehouse job. The job you are even doing is enough exercise for you. You'll not even be thinking about gym. So that's it. I'm from Nigeria. Tristan, where are you from? Are you from India? So that's it about that. Okpe. It's expensive now. 300 crowns is not small. It's not cheap money. It's big money. You think about it. That's it. That's it. So do we have more questions? Please, which city are you in Sweden? I am in the north. I live in the north. I'm in Skellefteå. It's close to Umeå. It's close to Luleå. Yep. So that's it. Do you have more questions? Thanks for the wonderful time. Thank you too, my brother. Thank you for everyone that joined this live. I really appreciate you. So I will see you guys again in my next live when I just want to have a chit chat with you guys and just like talk. Okay. So you guys keep fingers crossed though. Don't give up on your applications. It's going to come, and when it comes, we are all going to meet here. You get, so keep your hope alive. Don't, just make your plans, please. Just try to make your plans. I know it's not going to be easy, but make your plans. Make your plans. You hear, Julia? Thank you. So all of you that I took your name, please, let's go to the other room and discuss in the other room. Okay. So thank you for your time, guys, and I'll see you in my next video or in my next live. Hey though.